Once upon a time, there was a man who believed his life was finally stable. Not perfect but balanced. He had built something meaningful over the years, relationships he cared about, work he was proud of, and quiet moments that brought him peace. Yet, like most people, his sense of calm was fragile. One day, a single mistake appeared in his life. It was small, almost harmless at first, but it carried weight in his mind. He couldn't stop thinking about it. That one error began to feel larger than everything else combined. He told himself that if he could just fix this one thing, everything would be fine again. That belief slowly took control of his thoughts. He began replaying the moment over and over, searching for ways to undo it, correct it, or erase it completely. At first, his efforts seemed reasonable. He adjusted his behavior, spent more time worrying, sacrificed a little sleep, a little joy, convincing himself it was temporary. But the mistake didn't disappear. Instead, his attention narrowed. He stopped noticing what was still good in his life. Conversations became shorter. Laughter became rare. Opportunities passed quietly while he remained focused on correcting the past. Like a farmer obsessed with removing a single rotten apple from a tree, he began shaking the branches of his own life. In his attempts to fix what was wrong, he unknowingly damaged what was right. The harder he tried, the more he lost. His patience thinned. His decisions grew rushed. He justified every loss by telling himself it was necessary, that some damage was acceptable if it meant eliminating the problem. But the problem stayed. Days turned into weeks, and the mistake became a constant presence in his mind, haunting his thoughts from morning to night. It was no longer just a mistake, it became an identity, a label he carried everywhere. One day, exhausted and frustrated, he finally paused. For the first time in a long while, he looked around instead of looking back. What he saw shocked him. The things that once gave his life meaning were fading. Trust had weakened. Peace had slipped away. Joy had been neglected for so long that it felt unfamiliar. And in that moment, a painful truth became clear. The greatest damage did not come from the original mistake. It came from his obsession with fixing it. In trying to save everything by correcting one flaw, he had nearly lost everything that truly mattered. Life, he realized, does not fall apart because of a single wrong step. It falls apart when people sacrifice the present to endlessly punish the past. Mistakes are part of being human, but obsession turns them into prisons. Wisdom lies in knowing when to act and when to let go. Some problems shrink when attention is removed. Some heal with time. And some are lessons meant to be carried, not corrected. When a person learns to stop fighting yesterday and starts protecting today, something powerful happens. Perspective returns. Gratitude replaces regret. The weight lifts, not because the mistake vanished, but because it no longer controlled everything else. In the end, the most valuable lesson is not about perfection. It is about balance. Do not destroy your entire tree trying to remove one bad apple. Look at what is still growing. Protect what still gives fruit. Because sometimes, the path to peace is not fixing what went wrong, but choosing not to lose everything else while trying.